keep wondering why I look so different while I'm recording. My lips are not like berry or ruby woo red. Like, they're just, you know, I'm chilling, just a little bombed, you know. I feel so weird. But hey, what's up everybody? This is your girl Miss P. I hope that you are doing fabulous, darling. I'm doing well, and I'm here to do a review for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Honey, this was some ratchetry and it don't get good to the end. Please be sure to like this video. Also subscribe if you haven't already. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram as well as Twitter. Same screen name, Miss TP90. Get it in if you want me to follow you. Post your screen names down below. I'm following people in and out. If you private, honey, I don't know if I'm gonna take that chance. That's a big commitment, requesting to follow somebody and you don't even know what they posting. You know what I'm saying? And I know a lot of you guys have prefaced and said, Miss P, you know, everybody be trying to holler at me and I don't want people to be doing that. I feel you. I understand your pain, young gentleman or young gentlewoman. I understand it. And those of you out there who want me to follow you and you don't be posting nothing on Instagram, honey, there is no point. Alright? There's no point for me to follow you. So start, you know, posting things. I mean, I don't post every day. Some people, they post a little bit too much, but at least have something. Don't let your last post be last Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, we can all do better, alright? And social media, you need to be social. Anyhow, let's go on and get it in, alright? Previously on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, we ended last week with Carly Red asking KD, Kadena, whatever her name is, have you been fucking my man? And KD answered in such a beautiful way and says, absolutely, I am every single night. I loved it. And she gave us that ting at the end. I loved it. Next thing you know, Carly took her bag and bopped her. The security came out. They were ready to go. And then they were having like a little prayer circle, pull, weave, tug. And this was Carly's face. She was, you could see that KD took a good chunk of her weave. And for anybody, I have weave. So I know if somebody pulls it, you're pulling on that mesh cap, sweetheart. And that is attached to the braids in my hair, sweetie. And I can feel that, okay? So I felt Carly's pain. Jock comes out all of a sudden. He was looking at the stereo system bullshit. And he comes out and Carly is like, so is this what it is? Is this what you want? And he was like, you know what? I made a promise to God, right? You feel me? And I can't lie no more. So yeah, I've been fucking old girl. I was like, oh, Jock, meet me in the trap. It's going down. Kudos to you, Jock. What is Jock's real name? Kudos to you, sir, for actually telling the truth. But sweetie, wrong place, wrong time, wrong dimension. I didn't see it. And he ends up saying, I'm sorry, to KD. I was like, what the hell? Oh Lord. So really what happens is most of the time when a dude has been messing around on his girl, he really goes back with the other girl because he already done with old girl. You get it? Kinda. Okay. Carly, she needs a ride home. So Jock is gonna take her home. Here is how it happens. He like, yo girl, get in the car. She like, I'll beat that bitch's ass again. He like, shut up girl, close the door. Close the door. They get ready to drive out. They rolling out. And then she keep bopping, and I would too. I'd be upset, but I had my own transportation. Hello? But anywho, they're getting ready to go, and he like, man, get out the car, man. What is it this season with people telling other people to get out the car? What is it? So she's like, no, I ain't getting out the car. Check for you, Carly. I'm so glad you said no. Hell no, boss. I ain't getting out the car. Kudos to you, girl, because you'd have been walking. So I don't know what possessed Jock to just get out of the car. Maybe he was upset. Maybe she pooed it. I don't know what happened. So he gets out of the car. Next thing you know, Carly's like, oh, this is an open invite for me to get in the driver's seat. And he like, yo, man, get out the car. I'm like, no, dude, you cannot get out of the car and tell somebody else who's in the driver's seat to get out of the car because you're out of the car. And she drives away. So kudos to you, Carly Red. So excited that she did that. I loved it because what else you gonna do? He's stupid. He irate. I don't know if y'all are in Augusta. I don't know where you're at. You need to get home. But he has sideline her over here. It makes me think of Monica's song. That's one of my favorite songs of hers. Y'all go listen to it. But he got his little sideline over here who is just ready to go. They've been screwing already. So he like, baby girl, take me home. And she like, okay. So there you go. Speaking of Scrappy, the Bambi and Scrappy, they are walking in the park. Yippee! He's not in love still. And she's like, well, I'm not gonna be trying to have another baby if you're not in love with me. I mean, you kissing me on my neck. I don't blame the Bambi, but we're gonna talk about the Bambi a little bit later, okay? They're just weird to me. Prayer circle for the Bambi and Scrappy and that whole palace tree. Okay, is palestry a word? Palestry ain't no word, I made it up. Jocelyn and Tammy meet. Wow, what a combination. Jocelyn said, wish girl don't want no big wedding. Pray for Jocelyn, please. I like Tammy, I really do. She don't do too much, but you can tell she can get a little rash, a little rowdy when she needs to. I like her so far. There you go. Jocelyn trying to give Tammy advice about getting married and loving your man and stuff. Bitch, what? Scrappy, he makes a nice little trek to Erica Pankin's apartment. You feel me? And she opens the door and she has her little ass cheeks out. They're sitting down and he like, you know what? I need a little positive energy. You feel me? I gotta talk about this little situation not easy that happened. And you know, with the miscarriage with the Bambi. And she was catching feelings. Let me tell y'all something. Ain't now heifer go let a nigga come over to the house, right? Cook him dinner, give him the best drinks, rubbing all his balls in his head. You ain't gonna do that for no reason if you ain't feeling nobody. Hello? Just like a dude, he ain't gonna take a girl out, show her a good time, tell all the sweet nothings in her ear unless he really want her. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. And Scrappy came over, he was like, yeah, let's do it. And there you go. So she was catching feelings like Faith Evans. And I can see why she was upset hearing about the Bambi having the new heir to the throne. I guess Tammy and Jocelyn hit it off. So she's going to be styling for Jocelyn's upcoming photo spread with Hip-Hop Weekly. Let me stop. They're looking through different clothes and Jocelyn is holding up a see-through number that she can wear in the kitchen for her man and for daddy. And Tammy is like, what the hell? No. So Tammy gives her something a little bit more for Jocelyn that would look very conservative for Jocelyn. Because you know Jocelyn always got her titties out and her poom kosh and her ass cheeks. So we're used to seeing Jocelyn with absolutely nothing. So I totally agree with Jocelyn. You knew that Tammy doesn't do that. You need to see Tammy's little portfolio. And basically, I totally agree with Jocelyn. Jocelyn don't need no stylist. Jocelyn can be Jocelyn on her own. You don't need no help, baby girl. You don't. Jocelyn, she is throwing little gut punches to Tammy. Just having the tattoo and no ring. And it was just a lot. You could tell Tammy, she was like, hold up, bitch. You done said this about 4 times, getting a little agitated. So they were having that little tit for tat thing. It was real weird. You could tell Tammy, she was so over it. And Jocelyn, she was like, get your life. Rashida, Erica, and Carly, they meet up and they're basically talking about their dude problems. The question was, can Carly forgive Jock? And on cue, here comes Jock. Meet me in the trap. It's going down. He's right behind her. And Rashida like, here he come, girl. And she like, really? He's behind me? I felt like she was Loretta Devine and waiting to exhale. Is he watching me? Is he behind me? Like, yo, can I talk to you for a second? So he brings her over to the little bar area. They talking and he's like, you know what? I admit that I did talk to KD about a lot of stuff because I didn't feel you had my back. I didn't feel like you had my best interests. And I just ain't feel nothing. And I was like, that is the typical answer. Every single time something happens in a relationship, I ain't feel like you had my back. And I should have came and talked to you. But I still fucked it though. But I should have talked to you though. And I'm like, if you would have had this realization before you sticked your man into another's poom kosh, this whole thing could have been avoided. But this is good TV, so keep going, Chuck. Here came Carly's Angela Bassett snot bubble cry. She was like, I fell in love with your ass. I was like, yes, Carly, you better give real tear. You better smear that makeup and that mascara, girl. We'll see with Carly and Jai. I'm just sick of them going back and forth in their antics. Tammy, Rashida, and Mimi, they meet up. I guess they're having a spa date, and while they're waiting, they start talking about the sex tape. Tammy and Rashida, they're looking at it from a mother point of view. They're like, hey, oh my God, with your daughter, that's gonna follow her. Mimi is like, honey, it already happened. They contacted me. I didn't want it just out there for free. Everybody looking at my poom kosh. I might as well give me a little coin, all right? I totally agree, and I'm glad Rashida had a reality check. Baby, we're not looking at your ass on screen. It was Mimi. You have nothing to do with that. I mean, she's fine with it. We'll see what happens in the future, but that's it. They talk about Jocelyn and all of that, and Mimi, she was like, that bitch is crazy. You should understand she'll stab you on your fucking back every time. Mimi and Don, I loved Mimi's top. That was dope. That black and white top, I want that so bad. But Mimi and Dawn, they meet up with Benzino to talk about the allegations and all that stuff. They come with the no certificate. They come with the text messages. They have it backlogged, and Benzino is still like, nah, sleaze, that's my brother. We can't... Leave Benzino alone. Hey man, that Jocelyn, she get the spread in the magazine. Leave it alone. And Mimi's like, you know, I still have a good relationship with Media Takeout, and they would love to hear this story. So I'm sitting here like, I'm putting the pieces together. I think you and Nico put that together to ship out. We ain't gonna talk about that. Rashida and Kadena, y'all know Kadena, baby girl from Dirty Money. Hello. Good morning. Take that, take that. So they go to see the new nanny that's still back in the bar because Rashida kicked her out of the house last episode. Baby girl, I think her name is Jasmine. She comes over to talk to the table. She's like, hi ladies, how you doing? Is Kirk gonna be joining us tonight? I was like, arr. Girl, you bold. Come to find out, Rashida really does want her marriage in Lil Adam's apple. When somebody else wants your boo, you go in turbo attack mode. Rashida just come out and say it. That's one thing I love about Rashida. She was like, hold up, okay, little girl, since you want to take it there, have you been with Kirk? Like, what's going on with y'all? Lil Jasmine, she like, no, I ain't been with your man. I mean, I'm friendly to everybody in here. I'm just trying to get my check. I don't know Lil Jasmine's story. She need a grocery just like everybody else, honey. She want to go to Whole Foods. She want to go to Trader Joe's. Shoot, she want to go to Kroger. She want to go too. Kadena says, do you know CPR? She was like, no, I don't know CPR. She was like, how the hell you gonna take care of a baby without CPR? Those are the type of things you need to know as a nanny. CPR, what if the baby choke on his own spit? What you gonna do? You can't pat the baby on the back. Well, maybe you can, but still, what if it is more severe? We need to know. Good job, Kadena. Those are the questions we need to be asking. I just love Kadena. Is her name Kalina? Kadena? Lord, y'all know who I'm talking about. Girl with the purple hair that was sitting with Rashida. I still don't know her name. Jocelyn, Stevie, and Benzino, they meet to talk about the cover and all the allegations about them getting married and stuff like that. And she's still the baddest bitch. Bad little bitch. Benzino brings them there to talk about the whole Dawn and Mimi situation. They just going back and forth. Jocelyn, she's mad. She's still the Puerto Rican princess, and she on one of them old tired bitches. And we still don't get down to it. We still have not seen the proof. All I want to know is the proof is in the pudding. Are they married or not? That's all I need to know. It's time for Scrappy's G-Day. You feel me? Up in this easy for feezy in the Paleezy. You dig that? Okay, so we're gonna bypass all the celebration and the cake, and we're just gonna go to the main shebang because Mama D, she was like, yes sir, it's going down. Erica Panky's here, the Bambi is here. I gotta see what the Bambi is made of, okay? So she brings the Bambi over while Erica Panky is talking to Scrappy. Scrappy is like, yo, Erica, this my friend. Hold up, wait, the Bambi, this my lady. Oh shit. Erica, this my lady, the Bambi. The Bambi, this my friend, Erica Panky. Bam, I got it. I was like, took you too long. And out of nowhere, here comes Erica Panky talking about, you know what, I'm so sorry about, you know, everything that happened. And Bambi is like, what's he talking about? And Erica was like, you know, with the pregnancy. I was like, oh shit. Scrappy sounded like yabba dabba doo because I totally agree with Bambi. Like, who are you to be telling randoms about what's going on with us and our situation in the miscarriage? And he like, with Erica's like, well, don't you tell me everything. I done bought that bitch myself. Shut up. Be quiet. You are digging this ditch. Hush. Next thing I know, the Bambi said, don't be telling bitches. Here goes Erica Panky talking about bitch. And then, okay, Bambi did get a sucker punch in because the Bambi had at least 4 to 5 inches on Erica Panky. She just bopped her right in the face. I mean, boop. Erica Panky, she's restrained, but she goes like Super Mario Wreck-It Ralph. Like, she's like, these motherfuckers, bitches shaking. And there's like a prayer circle that starts to form. Scrappy, he just sitting there like, y'all know that little Scrappy, he cannot afford another asthma attack. Erica Panky, she's escorted out. The Bambi is still there even after her bop bop pop, punch. And Scrappy like, yo, chill out. And Mama D like, you need to control your bitches. And that's all that happened with that. The Bambi, she's like, you know what? You got me messed up, Scrappy, because I rub your feet every night. I was like, oh my God, what type of control does Scrappy have over these chicks? I mean, rubbing his feet. Erica was rubbing his feet with the baby magic last season. You got another apple rubbing your feet this season and another one in line to do the same thing. What type of voila magic are you putting on these females? Voila magic. Give me a kiss so I know it's real. You know what? Something ain't right with the Bambi either. But we have not seen the last of Miss Erica Panky. I mean, when you get a little confessional by yourself, that means you are here for the long haul. So down below in the comments, let me know what you thought about that fight tonight between Erica Panky and the Bambi. Let me know what you thought, as well as everything else that happened in this episode. I love interacting with you guys. Please be sure to comment below with your Instagram and Twitter screen names. I'm going to try to follow a lot of you guys. And thank you so much for all of the support. I really do appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace, love, and all that good stuff. God bless.